What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex, and you're watching the Road to Beast Wars. This is just a web series. We're talking about the production of Transformers Rise of the Beast. This is episode number 61. And first thing I want to say is I want to apologize for the lack of videos I did not plan on taking. A month off. It really feels like it has been a month since I've made a video. And I've just been busy with work. I've been busy with personal stuff, and I really want to find time to make videos, and I'm just squeezing this little video in before I get busy again. So it is 1:34 a.m. right now. I gotta work early in the morning, but I think we gotta talk about this because we've been waiting for CG renders, official CG renders of the characters. We've been waiting for that for a very, very long time, and they are all out. But there are three that I really want to talk about. This was posted on the Takara Tomy website, and it was shared by Evasion Mode Bumblebee. And let's just jump right into it. First of all, we've been waiting for an official CG render of Wheeljack. We saw the toy, we saw his back in the teaser trailer, and now we have our first official look at Wheeljack. And I gotta be completely honest with you. He's kind of growing on me. Look at that. He's kind of a bulky looking bot mode. He transforms into a robot from this Volkswagen van, the Volkswagen bus. And look at how big he is. I mean, like, all the mass that he's got on him. He's got those big shoulder blocks on him, so that really adds to it. He's got like a kind of like an animated bulkhead kind of feel to him. And I'll be completely honest, he's kind of growing on me. The toy wasn't very flattering, but I feel like he's gonna contribute quite a bit in the film. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I think that Pete Davidson is really going to bring his A game to bring this character to life. And I know I did say some pretty, I don't want to say negative, but they were pretty negative things about, like, disapproving things about my first impression of Wheeljack, especially when I saw the toy form of him. Like, he didn't have those air panels. He didn't have a face shield. He looks like this. But now that I see the official look of him, it doesn't look that bad, okay? In fact, like I said, he's kind of growing on me, and he's got this kind of a G1 simplicity with a Michael Bay kind of inspired look, especially on his head sculpt. So I'm okay with that. He's at least his bot design is pretty simplified, okay? I mean, it doesn't look like 1,000 parts, right? It looks a lot more simplified, okay? So moving on, we're going to take a look at another Autobot that we don't know very much about. This is our very first look. I mean, we saw the interior of Stratosphere at the Super Bowl TV spot, but he looks like just any other cargo plane, and he is a cargo plane. And now we have our first look at the character design of Stratosphere. This is really exciting. First of all, if you don't already know, he's a cargo plane. I don't know what kind of model of a cargo plane he is, but most importantly, let's look at his bot mode. And first thing that stands out from him is his face, his head sculpt. They is very humanoid looking, extremely, like, this is the most humanoid looking face I've ever seen out of all the Autobots or any of the designs. You know, Michael Bay definitely he started this whole trend of, not trend, but this whole designing of faces to make them look more humanoid, more human looking. He's got a mustache, he's got a goatee, he's got white eyebrows, you know what I'm saying? So he's kind of like a geriatric, or rather an old-timer type of Autobot, just like Jetfire. So you can obviously, there's inspiration from Revenge of the Fallen's Jetfire. The one thing that he doesn't have is that, you know, Jetfire has, you know, like these kind of like pops, icicle looking things for a beard. This one looks more like he's actually got like facial hair. So it's kind of weird to me. Like I said, it's got, this is looking more like G1 designs, but with Michael Bay inspired face sculpts. Anyways, I'm really liking this look. I mean, look at the details on him. Let's look at the propellers. I really love how the propellers are on his shoulders, and then they fold down. You see how the propeller blades fold down? That's pretty cool. That's a design that I've never seen anything like that. I've seen it in folding down propeller blades on other like toys. I've seen them on toys, but not in an actual design. So that's pretty cool. I mean, Blackout had propeller blades, but he used them as weapons, right? Or he had them, on his back. But this is a pretty cool design. I'm really liking this. I'm looking forward to seeing what Stratosphere brings to the film. I mean, he is going to be a massive Autobot. So not only is he going to be transporting Autobots, but I'm curious to see how he's going to do battle and what it's going to look like as he is, walking alongside all the other normal regular sized Autobots. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that would be really, really cool to see him in a scene with the rest of them. All right, so that's our first look at Stratosphere, and I'm really excited about this. And I like that, he's in this pose he looked like he's about to attack, but I want to see him standing straight, full on just straight, and I just want to see how big he is. All right, so that's really, really exciting. Finally, now this is a bit of a surprise. This came out of nowhere, okay? Now we originally thought that the Terrorcon roster was going to be made up of 3 Terrorcons, which means that they're going to be a very, very strong team. We have Nightbird, Scourge, and Battletrap, and then they introduced us to Terrorcon Freezer, but he's going to be like a Target Master type of Terrorcon, right? So he's like a mini con, right? But turns out that there's one more addition, and we haven't even actually seen his vehicle mode. We didn't see his alt mode, and which leads me to believe that that Transit, he's called Transit, in the film is probably going to mostly be a robot. We're going to see him in his robot mode. And let's take a look at his robot mode right here and check that out. Very menacing looking. I like that this is a Terrorcon, or rather like, an evil bot that you see car parts on him. The last time I remember car parts on a Decepticon was the Dreads, right? But then like when you look at other Decepticons in the past, right? They were so brief. The like, for example, that Audi R8 that was sideways, that was really, really brief, so you didn't really get to make out his parts. But when you saw the Dreads, they were, driving around in the whole freeway chase sequence, and then we see them in the Mexican standoff in Dark of the Moon. So that was really, really cool. I mean, even the other Decepticons. I mean, sure, we got to see Barricade, right? But then there's Onslaught, and we didn't really get to see a lot of him as both a vehicle and a robot mode. They're just there very briefly, along with the other Last Night Decepticons. But I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do with Transit. I can't even tell what kind of a vehicle this is. A part of me thinks this is a I don't know. Could it be like an SUV truck type vehicle? Could it be a bus because his name is Transit? I'm really curious. So check out that head sculpt. Very insect-like. Okay, that's the first thing I noticed, is very, very insect-like. But he's got a Decepticon symbol on his forehead. Something tells me maybe he's a Decepticon that converted factions to a Terrorcon. Maybe that, or it doesn't really mean anything at all, because after all, Scourge, if you look at the box art of Scourge, he does also have a Decepticon symbol, or was it Battletrap? Either way, one of the Decepticons that have a toy right now, the official box art shows that they have a Decepticon symbol on them. But, we all know that they're Terrorcons. But this is really cool to know that, this is a 5th Terrorcon. So, it's not just the 3 that was announced plus a Target Master. There's a 5th one. I'm just really, really curious as to why we haven't seen him. Maybe they want to leave it as a surprise. I hope it's that. I hope it's that we're gonna see him in the later part of the film, and that's why we don't see much of them in the filming during Montreal. Or it was filmed and we just didn't see any of it happening during the behind the scenes filming of it in Montreal, right? Maybe he's gonna just show up in Peru. We don't know, but really curious about his bot mode. I'm excited about this. Every time they bring in new characters, I'm excited because this is a brand new character. It's not like we're dealing with, excuse me, characters that we know from previous iterations of them from G1. This is something entirely new. I've never heard of a character called Transit before. It's a bit of a funny name for a Terrorcon. Doesn't sound very evil. In fact, Transit sounds like it would be the name of an Autobot. But I'm really liking what I see here for two reasons, and that is it's a new Terracon character, and to top things off, this design looks pretty badass. It's very menacing, it's very evil, and I like the fact that it looks like he's carrying a battle axe or some kind of a warhammer. So pretty awesome. I'm excited about this. So thanks so much for watching. I'm really excited about this film. Don't think that just because there's a lack of videos, I'm not excited. I'm super excited about this film, and I intend to bring you guys lots more videos. And stay tuned. So, anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.